Christopher Titus, and this is the Armageddon Update. It's time to scream sanity, people, because it happened. Over at Truth Social, the right-wing Orwellian hell site that seems to be the flint strike on the bonfire that is ignorance and hate in America. It's like if the KKK was smart enough to build an app. Oh, but it is hard to code through a hood. Well, this weekend, some monster truck season ticket holder truthed Civil War. And Sweet Potato Hitler re-truthed it. That's right. A former president of the United States who already planned and executed a coup on January 6th just casually hit send on Civil War. Feels a little treasonous, doesn't it? Now, to be clear, Trump is still saying the election was stolen and that there were millions of fake votes. But after an extensive investigation by the top-notch cyber ninjas, they actually found more votes for Biden. And then the deep dive into the Reynolds Wrap chapeau-wearing conspiracies that can only come from an ex-crack addict that sells pillows. Then after Bill Barr, Chris Krebs, Brian Kemp, Mike Pence, and the governor of Arizona all said there was no voter fraud, well, except for Trump's chief of staff, Mark Meadows. Fat, ignorant orange still claims election fraud. And he knows claiming it works because
I love the poorly educated.
And now he's calling for civil war because he lost, you snowflake? He lost by 8 million votes. And the first civil wars fought over slavery and the fear that the southern landowners were going to lose their free labor. I know. It wasn't free, slave owners. You had to feed the slaves and you had to house the slaves. And just the expenses and whips and hobbling alone made business expenses outrageous, but they were a write-off. But the North thought people should be treated as people, not cattle. I get a war over that. One side wanted to enslave their fellow man. The other wanted all men to be free, created equal. You know, like the slave owners wrote in the Constitution. But what's your inbred gun humper justification for a civil war in 2022? Because you had to wear a piece of fabric over your face to help your fellow countrymen? Because thinking of trans people makes you feel funny? Because you can't stand two people of the same sex being in love? And why are you thinking about that anyway, huh? Or is it because you want to use the N-word and don't want to get drug on Twitter for it? Free speech! Civil war? What the fuck are you talking about?
I can tell you right now, if they steal the election, all bets are off. How about civil war? Let's go for it.
Since Trump left, the economy is growing at 6%. Wages are up 5%. Unemployment is at 3.6%. Infrastructure's passed. The most qualified SCOTUS nominee in decades is on the Supreme Court. The economy is growing so fast after Sweet Potato Hitler killed it, and 500,000 people, by screwing the COVID pooch, that inflation is high because people have jobs and money again. Also, Trump made a deal with Saudi to cut our oil supply during COVID, and that deal lasts until April 30th. The Saudis have refused to increase output. I wonder if we should refuse to send the Saudis weapons.
Should I stay or should I go now?
Anyway, so the economy's booming, but not perfect. 70% are vaccinated. There was no voter fraud. Everyone has jobs. Adults are in charge. And we don't have an insane moron with his hands on the lever of power who thinks the Continental Army took the airports. If you want civil war now, especially after the daily clown show of the last 5 years, you're probably sitting in your own feces, gnawing on your own foot, eating boogers. And then I have 5 words for you.
Person, woman, man, camera, TV.
Because you're a stable genius. I'm Christopher Titus, and this is the Armageddon Update. God damn, I'm so fucking tired of stupid people! Ow! God damn it!